Now, who all remember these used to be worth $1,000?
But I'ma do it way, way different. I'ma take it to the streets, I'ma take you to the hood, I'ma show you how a younger living. Cause you don't know where I came from, you don't know what I've been through. Every day I think about how my brother could've died from a punch I threw. You can't tell me shit, for I've been through hell and back times too. Yeah, but I swear right now I feel resurrected. Yeah, after my next move they gon' respect it. I'm coming crazy, I'm coming reckless. Talk to me crazy, you gon' regret it. Cause you gon' be finished, yeah, right now I'm ending shit. Had to get back on my ignorant. Like when I was trapping, I was out there stacking. Heard some girls was plotting, so I grabbed me a ratchet. Went and got the drop. Caught one when he was lacking. Before he knew what happened, I pulled out and stalked.
Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. And what we have here today, bam, that's right. And these are the Yeezy V2 350 Belugas. Yes, I think that's how you say it. And like I always said, no Yeezys are safe. That's right, man. It takes me back bringing these things back out again. Like, I believe when these things first released was 2016. And if you guys were into sneakers around the time, that was such a great year to be in sneakers. We were in the height of the Yeezy hype as it was. We had a lot of great iconic releases during 2016, and it was such a great time. And of course, like it just said, like Yeezys and Jordan, like they were bringing out all kind of heavy hitters. And this was actually the first Yeezy V2s to come out. V2s, because before we had the V1s, which was the original, the Pirate Blacks, the Moon Rocks, the Turtle Doves, and the Tans. And then they came out with the V2s, and now we, you know, how many freaking colorways of the V2s have we had so far? Like over like 1,000, I think. It was the first of many to come, and this is still to date, I believe, is one of the best colorways out there for V2s, and actually is one of my favorite ones. I actually still have my 2016 pair too as well. Barely worn them. Towards the end of 2021, they did give us a new, different twist of the Belugas. It is now reflective, kind of reflective. It's not, you can't really see it for real. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, even if it's like you're walking in the dark, sometimes like some reflective shoes you can see very well, like the black reflective, of course, the Resell and stuff. But this one here, because you know, reflective in that gray, don't really pop too much. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, we've seen some Yeezy in the past where the reflective is really like popping, but you know, some of them is, some of them isn't. And this one is definitely doesn't pop too much. You know, it's just a little bit, just a tiny bit where some of the speckles is. You're gonna have to be somewhere really dark. It's just a perfect lighting to actually really see it. Other than that, is a great iconic, you know, V2 colorway. And like I said, this was at the time when the V2s was really popping. That whole Yeezy hype was super popping too as well. Now they're bringing it back, and we saw how they did it last year with the bread Yeezys, and I think they're gonna start into this trend where they're gonna start bringing out old V2 colorways just to kind of bring out that, you know, more of that hype and those iconic colorways that people just couldn't get. And also, like, you know, the OGs of 2016, if you can find a good pair, they are worth $1,000 still, or around like 800 to 700, but still pretty expensive. And I believe they made so many pairs of these things. I'm hearing already like there's supposed to be over like 1 million pairs worldwide. That's quite a bit. I'm not exactly sure if their statistic numbers are that, you know, correct, but it's supposed to be a lot of pairs. There's some foot sites that are getting these things, not really close to my area, just some of the stores that's kind of usually get Yeezys. There is one store in my area that usually don't get Yeezys are actually getting these things, so that kind of tells me that there's gonna be a lot of stock of these things. I'm 100% sure the majority of the stock will be on Adidas and the Confirm app, and probably Yeezy supply too. So those are going to be your best bet to cop these things if you are trying to get these things for retail. These are set to release on December 18th of 2021 this weekend, so good luck if you are trying to get these things. I try to do this little early review for you guys so you guys can decide if you guys going to try to go crazy on these things, or you guys just want to pass. Even if you're not into Yeezys, this is actually one of those great shoes I feel like everybody's gonna go after. Like, this is not just for sneakerheads. It's gonna be for like the everyday people as well, that people just like some sneakers here and there. And Yeezys, the name still carries. You know, I gotta admit, the name of Yeezy still carries, especially for like the everyday people. When they see Yeezys in stores, like, oh my god, that's a Yeezy. Like, that still does happen. Not for us old, like, you know, for us hardcore sneakerheads and stuff like that, you know, just like, oh, we are been getting V2s, you know. But you know, it's actually kind of cool that they brought out you know, an old colorway, another fan favorite iconic colorways. The thing is, now you don't have to spend that $1,000 to get these things. They're a little bit less now, and trust me, wife, you're already getting at me trying to tell her to get her size 6 in these. This is where the time when I was in my big Yeezy day too as well. I just kind of been sitting back because, like, you know, I haven't been feeling the, you know, a couple colorways that I've been getting. I kind of been holding back, but you know, it's good to get something like this back together again. So man, I feel like it's been a while since I did a full review on a Yeezy. You know, it's been a while, so it's good to see something like this to come back and something to be excited for. So let's just go ahead, let's get into this review real quick, huh? First things first, let's take a quick little 360 of this shoe here. And like I said, this colorway is pretty freaking dope. And here, such a great tone to it. Even though I remember when these things first came out, a lot of people wasn't feeling this whole stripe, especially it being orange. But it was something different. It actually does pop. And of course the pattern and the design too as well. The entire upper here, just like on all 350 V2s mainly, is this Primeknit upper here as well. This is what caused that whole one piece look feel to it, and it is pretty comfortable. I feel like it's basically the same as the old 2016, I want to say. If you guys can see, you can see a little bit of the reflective sparkles right in here in the cusp of it. I'm not sure if I can show it and see it on camera, but it's in between like some of the stitching, just a little bit of dots here and there. Too crazy, but you guys see the design on the inner side has that whole like tiger stripe almost to the toe box. You get that stitching to the upper in the middle. Even the whole shoe is supposedly that reflective look. The laces is not reflective, but the laces here you can see it has that whole pattern here. And the way how I do lace up my Yeezys, I usually have that whole floppy look to it. You know, you can either wear either or. That whole iconic bright vibrant orange stripe here, you guys can see it, and it had that supply dash 350 onto the side here, SPLY supply 350. On the inner side have that whole stitching in the back, and of course inside the heel tab here you get that 3 stripe reflective, and then inside the insole you do have that Adidas Yeezy logo on the insole. And then inside you guys can see you get that boost popping through for that comfortability. And this is how I usually wear my Yeezys. I don't wear my insoles inside, you know, just so I can feel the boost a little better. That rubber outsole too as well, and outsole with the boost popping through, that boost. And of course boost is life on the heels. And trust me, I have seen some used Yeezy Belugas where the outsole is cooked, gets all yellowed and crazy looking. So definitely guys, you guys want to get on that drip grip, guys, use my discount code Jumperman10. Use the sole protector here. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. And that old sole protector here, if you guys can see, I haven't worn them too much, but like look, it's already kind of bleeding through right here. Kind of went through with just one little wear, and look, it just slips, it slides like so this here will definitely be slippery as hell, and this one here actually has some grip, so make sure you guys get on that drip grip. There you guys have it, guys. These are the Beluga Yeezy V2s or 350 V2s, one of the most iconic colorways, the first colorway of the V2s that came out. So this is kind of what started it all, and it's so great to have these things come back, man. I think it's awesome for the new sneakerheads out there, the new people that actually can enjoy something like this. I wonder what's gonna happen if they're gonna continue doing this, bringing out some old colorways to come out on V2s. I wonder what the next one would have been. I wonder what other iconic colorways will be coming out. You know, I would love to see some V1s maybe. That would be great. I would really love to see the Black Friday pack to come out again. Maybe the Solar Reds, or even the Oreos, the white joints, you know, something like that. Like those type of colorways, I would love to see them come back. Or even, you know what, just bring back the black reflectives or the black statics. Those, or even the statics too as well. Like I say just bring one of those iconic colorways out, and I would have been happy for next year. So we'll just have to wait and see. So I think this is what Yeezy gonna start doing. They're gonna start bringing back old colorways from about a few years ago when they first came out, you know, during holiday season. So it worked last year. I feel like it's working this year too as well. Definitely, I feel like if you are trying to copy these things, definitely put some footwork in. Hopefully you guys are gonna be able to get a pair. Hopefully the pricing won't be so high, but I have a feeling this shoe here will, the reflective joints, these things will be worth some money in, you know, down the road. Probably go up pretty soon too as well. So I actually think this is actually a really good hold, as long as they don't restock it. Guys, that's pretty much end of the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the Beluga V1s. Do you like that Yeezy and Kanye are bringing back some old colorways for the V2s? You know, do you like what they're doing, or do you want to just keep things in the vault forever? You know, like for me, it doesn't really matter because I had my pair, But for them to come out with like a reflective pair now, I'm with it. I think it's dope. So anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at German Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.